On the tape today, the Dow closed above 50,000 for the first time ever, and the S&P just booked its 9th straight weekly gain. The melt-up is on. And yet, the most owned Bitcoin stock on the market just blinked. Its first move of Bitcoin to an exchange in 2 years. Here's today's read. This is the asymmetric daily brief for the 29th of May. Tech and crypto with the macro overlay. First the tape. The S&P at 7581, a 9th straight weekly gain. The Dow above 51,000, its first close ever over 50,000. The Nasdaq just under 27,000, and Bitcoin around 73,000, still more than 40% below its October high. A melt-up with an earnings engine under it, risk-on, but late cycle. 3 things matter today. 1. The artificial intelligence CAPEX trade got hard proof, not narrative, Dell's $51 billion backlog. 2. Strategy blinked on-chain. 3. Crypto is late-cycle frothy, euphoric sentiment while leverage quietly builds. First, the deep dive, strategy, and the thesis we published going live. Strategy sent 411 Bitcoin, about $30 million, to Coinbase Prime, its first exchange deposit in roughly 2 years. Tiny against the 850,000 coins it holds, but the signal is the point. Prediction markets now put the odds Strategy sells Bitcoin this year at 91%. On the last earnings call, Saylor said the company will probably sell some Bitcoin to inoculate the market, ending 4 years of never sell. This is our issue 0 variant view materializing. We said the flywheel was breaking and the never sell promise was quietly gone, and now the on-chain action follows the words. Strategy is becoming a managed, levered Bitcoin treasury, not a faith-based holding. What would change our mind? Bitcoin reclaiming 100,000 and the premium re-expanding. Second deep dive, the proof under the meme. Dell jumped almost 33%, revenue up 88%, a $51 billion server backlog, and a near $10 billion Pentagon contract. Real, contracted, government-backed infrastructure demand. The read-through to Nvidia, Dell's backlog is downstream Nvidia demand, so the demand case strengthens. But our caution was never about demand, it's valuation and customer concentration. Today doesn't fix the entry price. Nvidia stays watchlist. Across the watchlist, Strategy, Coinbase, Nvidia, and Robinhood all stay watchlist. CRWV stays avoid, the demand is real, the balance sheet is the problem. Dell is the new name to work up next. On positioning, a euphoric tape with sober internals. The bulls are loud, but the useful skeptics flag elevated leverage and crowded longs, a classic pre-flush setup. Prediction market ground truth. The Iran deal only 26% by month-end, a strategy Bitcoin sale 91%. What to watch over the next few days? Does strategy actually sell? Does Dell's print pull up the rest of the complex? A possible crypto leverage flush, the Iran deal, and Canada's recession, the first in the G7 this cycle. Where we land, constructive but late cycle on the macro, infrastructure demand strengthening, with valuation discipline mattering more, not less, and on crypto, size for a flush, with strategy's regime change confirming our view. One last thing, this is research, for educational purposes only, not personalized financial advice. Everything here should be independently verified. That's today's brief. The asymmetric, the evidence, not the noise. We'll see you in the next one.